I've been doing this on LinkedIn, and now I'm going to start doing it through Zoom. So this is going to be a weekly live class that you can register for. You can come onto Zoom with me and ask your questions. And it will also be live streamed on YouTube. Let's move this down. All right, so we're talking about how to make a book sales funnel for passive income, scalability, and more ease in your business. So have you published a book or contributed a chapter in a book? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Where's a good place for my head? I don't know. So you are in the right place if you don't wake up to sales of your books and your other offers. You don't have an email list, or you don't know what to send your email list. You're a coach or a speaker, but you don't have a steady flow of leads. These are all things that can help with. So you've launched your book, maybe you've launched a course, a group program, and regardless of whether the launch went fantastic or was disappointing, you still need to think about what comes next. Nobody is talking about what comes after, especially a book launch. So you don't want to let your book sink into obscurity. You invested your time, your effort, your money in producing a book to help grow your business, and we're going to set it up so that you can continue to use it that way. These are a few of the books that I have built book funnels for, except this one. This one is my free resource that you should have gotten when you registered. So let me know if you didn't get that. You can register for next week's class and download it, I think. So today I'm going to show you what a sales funnel is and how to structure one to sell your book and other offers with it, why you need an email list and what to send them, how passive income actually works, and 2 ways we can work together to get your funnel up and running fast. So, quick little side note to tell you about me. My degrees are in creative writing. I was doing fiction writing way back when, and from 2009 to 2013, I was publishing novels, and then I just discovered that I really love marketing. I especially really love sales funnels, which is a weird thing to love, I have been told, but I just had a natural knack for it. I was able to see this path super clearly, and it has been a really great honor to be able to bring together my love of books, my love of sales funnels, and support coaches and speakers and other authors who are just doing great things with the world and help them to get more sales of their books, more sales of their other programs, and reach a wider audience. And you can see several examples of the book funnels I've built at financiallyfreeauthor.com/case studies, but I will show you one example further on in the presentation. So there's like a bunch of terms when it comes to funnels. There are so many words and lingo, and we're not going to worry about any of them. You don't really need to know all of these. I will probably be using a few, like the opt-in page, the opt-in sales page, the nurture sequence. So we're just going to focus on a few keywords about funnels, and I'll explain them as we go. But first, I want to tell you my way of envisioning what a funnel looks like. And this is very different from how you've probably seen funnels described before. And I think that this will give you a little bit more clarity about what we're trying to do here. So your website is your home on the internet. It is your house. It has your offers, your paid offerings. The internet is this huge forest, and people are just wandering through. Well, they don't know what you have on offer. They see a house, they walk by. So you're going to invite them and welcome them in with this gate. This is your opt-in, also called a lead magnet. I like the term lead magnet myself. It's very descriptive of what it is. But you set up this gate and you put a sign on it that says, I've got this gift for people who like this, this, and this. This is calling to your ideal client. It's good for it to attract the right kind of clients to work with you, but repel the wrong kind of clients to work with you. This is what makes it a magnet. So you only want people coming through that gate who are going to be the kind of people who will most benefit from your actual services and offers that you're going to make. So they give you their email address in exchange for this piece of value that they really, really want. In the case of a book funnel, this is going to be either a chapter or a teaser from your book. It might be, we've got somebody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Christine. We have just gotten started here. So let me have, this is my first time trying to do this on Zoom, so hopefully it works. So where were we? The opt-in brings in the right kind of people who are going to be ideal fits to work with you and repels the people who won't be. So you've given them your chapter of your book or a teaser section, or even if you have an exercise or a worksheet that's part of your book, and they have come into your world. So now they're on this path. This path is your email, your community spaces. It lays out the way to your website and your offers. So you're laying out these cobblestones one at a time to take them on this journey, ready to say yes to your paid services and offers. And presumably, those offers are in some way connected to your book. So the teaser of the book, the first chapter of the book, or even the entire book as an ebook makes a great opt-in because it is going to introduce them to some of what you are all about. So they'll be prepared for your offers later. So it's very important to lay this path out and keep your emails going, because otherwise it's like you invited them in and then you drop their hand, the path is broken, and they're wandering around in the woods lost and confused. So we don't want that. We're curating this beautiful pathway that will guide somebody to exactly what they need to know and meet them where they're at as they get on their way to your website and offers. And so I will be explaining a little bit more about what to put in your emails in a moment, but this is my overview of what a funnel should actually be. A good sales funnel clarifies what you do and how you help. It guides your potential clients in what steps to take to work with you, to learn more about what you do. It reassures your potential clients that you're well organized and professional with your product, and it does the selling for you. So you just promote that one single opt-in page, one link. You always know what to promote. It's a free thing. You don't even have to ask for money. The selling happens automatically on the back end through this system. And finally, it's healthy long-term because you can nurture relationships over time. If you don't have a sales funnel in place, when an ideal potential client is interested enough to land on your website, they probably aren't ready to purchase something immediately. So they may bounce and you never see them again. They go, oh, this looks cool, I'll come back to this, and then they forget. So this is one of the reasons why I capture their attention with an opt-in and ask for their email address so that you can develop that relationship over time. And you just never know when somebody is going to be ready for that paid offer. So the timing, people can be on your list for years before they're ready to say yes. So you just keep nurturing them, you just keep giving them value until they are ready. And when you have enough leads coming into this system, then your business becomes more steady because people are just becoming ready at all different times. I want you to remember that people are giving you something of great value when they take your opt-in. They are paying with their contact information and permission to contact them. And that is very significant. So it's a form of internet currency. Your email should be frequent. And I know that a lot of us worry about giving too many emails, about bogging down people's inboxes, and nobody wants to get that many emails. And there's some truth to that. But if you only email occasionally, then what's going to happen is people are going to forget who you are and how they got onto your list. They're going to unsubscribe. They might report you for spam, which is very bad. So it's better to be emailing regularly so that people remember who you are, develop a relationship. They don't feel like you're only emailing them when you have something to promote. Just think about how you can pour value into them. I think we need to have a mindset shift about emails and think not, oh, I don't want to be yet another email in someone's inbox, but how can I be the email that they look forward to getting? Out of all the newsletters that they're on and all the junk that comes into their inbox, what can I be putting in my emails that makes them go, yay, I'm so excited to see this? So think about it like that and email your list at least once a week. You can do roundups of content, you can do news, reacting to things in your niche and your space, just thinking about building a relationship. And I talked a little bit about the philosophy of the magnet. You want to be both attracting and repelling people with your opt-in, because we talk a lot about magnetic marketing as what draws people to you. But there's the other side of the magnet that repels people. So you really want to take a firm stand about who you are, what you believe in, who you're looking for, who you're working with, so that the wrong people don't end up on your email list. The more clear you can be up front, the stronger your email list will be, because it's a good thing when you're repelling the wrong people. If people roll their eyes and go, oh, this person is too woo-woo for me, that's good, because then the woo-woo people will see it and go, oh, really? Maybe that's for me. So this is good. And we also already talked a little bit about why a book chapter is a perfect lead magnet. It is related to your later offers, so that's going to be super helpful for connecting those dots and laying out that breadcrumb trail. Now, here's what it looks like from the perspective of your ideal client landing on your website. This is an example of a book funnel that I built recently. So, opt-in page, it asks a question to intrigue and tell people whether they're the right fit for this offer. This tells them what they will get. So talk about the benefits of this chapter. And then there is a form for them to fill out. Then they go to a thank you page. And notice it says your free chapter is on its way to your inbox right now. It's not crucial, but it is best practices to send an email with the opt-in and use the thank you page for something else. The thank you page is the most powerful page of your funnel, because all the interested people are almost guaranteed to see this. Even if they never download the thing that they asked for in the first place, they are going to see this page. And some of the formatting is weird in here. I was taking screenshots. It doesn't actually look like this. So I love to use this page for inviting people to a community for further nurturing. So this is their community for business nonfiction authors. So you can sign up here. And in the meantime, they're getting emails. So the first email actually sends them to a delivery page. This had to do with the systems that they're using for delivering emails. We were not able to attach the chapter there, but that's fine. So the first email sends them to the delivery page, and then over the next few days, they get emails that give them more free value, that introduce them to who you are a little bit and bring them into your world, and then telling them more about how you can help them. So this is what I would do ideally for an email sequence, is first encouraging participating in the lead magnet, in the opt-in. So you've downloaded a free chapter of my book. What do you think? How did you find this exercise? What did you relate to most? Things like that, to help encourage them to actually read it, pouring in more value, bringing them into your world, telling them why you wrote this book, your inspiration, why it matters to you, what your mission in the world is, and then the offers that you have available. So on the delivery page is where we went ahead and had the buy button. She did not have it for sale on her website. She has it for sale on Amazon. So you can use Amazon in your funnel. It's maybe not ideal because it takes them away from your website. You don't have as much control, but it's okay. We already got their email address. So here's where you can download the PDF of the first chapter. And then if you want more from the book, you can buy it on Amazon. Here's some reviews. And then there's more about the other books in the series. And the final email offers what she wanted, which was a book a call, strategy call. So people have been introduced to everything around this topic, and now it's time to say, would you like to join me in this? So I created this funnel in one day. That's my specialty, is building books single day, which I have a lot of fun with, and a little bit more about that in a moment. And this is what the client had to say about the experience. So she really enjoyed having the funnel just done and ready completely for her in one day. So behind the scenes, this is what it looks like. So let's see, can I hide this? Yes, there we go. So that was the perspective of you as an ideal client. Now this is the perspective of you as an author. This is that opt-in page, maybe some reviews, maybe a bio of you. And after they fill in that form, redirect to a thank you page, put some kind of offer here, like for a community. You could maybe do a free call here. You could maybe do a discount on the full book. You have to really think through, what is my ideal client doing in each of these steps? What are they ready for after they're a stranger and they've just requested this chapter? It may not make sense to offer them the book. So maybe it makes sense to offer a free call. Maybe it makes sense to offer a Facebook community, whatever seems like the right next step for them. Meanwhile, they're being delivered the free chapter. They're getting inspiration behind the chapter about you and your story, the benefits of the book, and a special offer for the book. And I love to do this as the full book as a bonus to go along with a course or a one-on-one coaching offer, something like that. But every funnel is going to be slightly different. And, you'll think through, again, how is this journey happening for them? And all of this is automated. So it frees up your time to be working with the clients you already have, doing more of the work that you love, and the sales are just kind of taking care of themselves. You're really freed up to focus on the part that you do best, and you just promote one thing. You promote this page, one link, and everything else takes care of itself from there. So the word passive income comes up a lot, and I want to address it a little bit because passive income takes upfront work. It's not quick, it's not easy. How it happens is we've built this machine on your website, and it's running 24 hours a day. It's running all the time. So you need to bring people to it, and then it passively takes care of itself. So fully passive uses things like maybe paid ads to bring people to that page, maybe SEO, search engine optimization, to bring people to that page. But SEO takes time, and ads can be tricky to get right. So you're going to be spending some experimentation time getting the messaging right, or your page is actually converting, and that all the pieces are working right. So once you know that you've got this machine like really well oiled, then you can start trying to put traffic into it more passively. But in the beginning, you're going to probably be bringing traffic from organic efforts, social media, and other, you probably have seen the 18 ways to bring people to your funnel. So that has some ideas of where you can be sharing that one link. Now, for an example of completely passive income, I do have a book funnel that has been running for 12 years. Back then, when I created it, I did not know what a funnel was. I just had a natural instinct for it, apparently. So I published a romance novel in 2009. I do not promote it at all anymore, but thanks to SEO, it still gets sales every month. Not a lot of sales. So this is realistic passive income. It's like $15 to $20 a month. And I could bump that up by putting more promotion behind it. It's not my focus right now. Maybe one day I will. Again, if you want passive income going, you're going to need a source of traffic to the funnel. And that is a part of it that a lot of people are not talking about. Here's a little bit of traffic. There are 3 main pillars of traffic, and they have their advantages and disadvantages. And an ideal strategy is going to be a blend of all of these. So partnership is a affiliate relationships, JV, building real relationships with people who have the same audience as you, the same ideal client as you, but they do something different, something complementary. And you can work together to bring clients to each other because it's all part of the same ecosystem. So that takes time to build up, as you need to invest in building those relationships and a large network over time. Paid traffic is much faster. This is the fastest way to get traffic, but it's also gets expensive fast. Ideally, you start getting a return on your investment. So you put in $1 in ads and get $2 back from sales. But that can be hard to get to, and you really need an expert to get those ads running well. And Facebook and Instagram are not the only options. There's ads on LinkedIn, on YouTube, Google, Pinterest, Reddit. There's lots of places where ads can be run. And then there's organic traffic, which is things like your social media. It's free, or it's cheap if it's free if you're doing it yourself, but you may want to hire somebody to help you with creating graphics, with scheduling posts, things like that. So it's very good to be working on that organic traffic, just very consistent, very consistent. Eventually it will start building steam and paying off, and that takes a while, but it's a great foundation to have. And let's see, this is getting covered here by this bar, but Pinterest is an often overlooked source of traffic. So Pinterest is a good one to look into for bringing traffic to your one link. All right, so what is the tech that you're going to need to get this set up in your business? You are going to need somewhere to host that landing page. You'll need an opt-in form that redirects to a thank you page. You'll probably want a calendar booking link like Calendly, because if you are a coach or a speaker, you're probably booking calls. You're going to need an email system that can automatically send out this sequence, and you're going to need a way to take payments for your offers and products. So I personally like to use an all-in-one. Kartra is my favorite all-in-one, instead of having a whole tech stack. I think a lot of us are starting to get a little tired of the tech stack where you need to have a separate system for all these things and the system has to all communicate with each other. However, it's fine to do that. You can build a funnel on anything. You can use WordPress that connects to MailerLite, bring in Calendly. If there's any pieces that don't communicate naturally with each other, that's what Zapier is for. It connects different web pages. So you can absolutely put your funnel together from all these bits and pieces. But I use Kartra. It is very robust and has a ton of stuff in it. You can do the website hosting, email platform. You can have a quiz funnel. You can do surveys for your audience or for booking podcast guests. You have the calendar booking system built in. You have a course platform built in. You have an affiliate program built in, and more. So it's very similar to Kajabi, but it's a lot less expensive, and it's about the same price as ClickFunnels, but it does so many more things. I'm not a fan of ClickFunnels anymore. And if you don't have a system in place and you would like to do Kartra, I can actually do that as part of the VIP day experience that I'm going to talk about in a moment, so that you can have your whole funnel up and running the day you sign up for the trial. So let's summarize. A sales funnel is a gift to you and to your audience. It allows you to free up your time and focus on what you do best. And it's a gift to your audience because no one falls through the cracks. Everyone is taken care of. You're not dropping anyone's hands and leaving them to wander alone in the woods. It is the key to passive income, ease, and scale. You cannot have passive income without some kind of funnel. When you're putting together a funnel, consider the ideal journey of your perfect soulmate client, from stranger to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. And how can you meet them where they're at each of those steps? For a complete funnel, I like to consider these three aspects. You need somewhere to meet people, somewhere to nurture people, somewhere to make offers to people, and you just connect those up. And the tech can get out of hand quickly. There are dozens of all-in-one solutions, not just Kartra. There's lots available on the market. So you have plenty of great options. So We're going to talk about 2 ways that we can work together to get you a funnel quickly, because the sooner you have a funnel, the sooner you can make sales from it. I have the book funnel in a day intensive that I have mentioned, and I also have a self-study course. So the complete done for you funnel built out in a day is $1,800. And on the next page, I'm going to talk a little bit about what that includes, and then I'll talk more about what is in the course. So for a lot of people, it doesn't make sense to be spending their time trying to learn and figure out the tech and put all these pieces together. So if you would like, I can just take over and do it all for you, so you stay in your zone of genius. And again, I do it in one day. You don't have to be present for the whole day. We do about 3 or 4 check-in meetings to make sure that things are on track. And I create all those things that you saw: the landing page to offer a free chapter, the opt-in form to collect email addresses, the thank you page with whatever offer you want on there, delivery of the free chapter, automated email sequence, automated offer for whatever you would like to lead to, and if needed, a new Kartra account. So, but I can work in any system that you already have, and that is usually what I end up doing. So the only things that you need to have to use this offer are a PDF of your book. I can extract a chapter or section from that, and an offer that you want to lead to. And that's it. That's all you really need to have. And I have a video on my YouTube channel, kind of walking through doing it. So this got cut off a little bit, but I have it at bit.ly/one-day-book-funnel. And you can also find me on YouTube at Financially Free Author. So I have a fun little video I did during one of my VIP days to kind of show behind the scenes of how it works. Now, the course, on the other hand, is laid out to show you how you can build step by step from these 3 things: the place to meet people, and the place to nurture people, and the place to make offers to people. But we build it backwards. You always start with the foundation. So we start with the website and what you should have on there, and then the email plan for how to nurture, and then ideas about traffic, testing and optimizing. And each one of these is very detailed with lots of stuff. And then there is a calendar link where you can schedule a time with me once you've built your funnel, so we can go through it together and I can give you any feedback and make sure that it's really looking good and ready for traffic. So that is the course, which there is a coupon code for today, making it just $199 instead of $299. And it is now time for Q&A, and I've gotten the ball rolling with